Very cool. All right, so we're looking at a warm up here in South Florida. We did have a few clouds out there today, but for the most part, we warmed up into the 70s, so not too bad. Looking back to the north and west, this big storm system here that's pretty much moving right over St. Louis is going to dump a bunch of snow into Chicago, probably 5 to 9 inches or so going into the Chicagoland area. But the trailing cold front from it will reach us as we get into Monday and bring some really chilly air our way. In fact, this will be one of the colder cold spells that we've had this winter, and prolonged too. It'll last a few days and a few mornings. Will be quite chilly with an offshore wind continuing. When the wind doesn't turn onshore quickly, we stay in that little deep chill, well, for Florida standards. Right now, no rain out there. We may start to moisten things up a little bit more tomorrow and squeeze out a sprinkle or two, but for the most part, rain chances low tomorrow. They will go up with the cold front, and maybe we'll be lucky enough to get some rain in here when the cold front passes Monday morning. Chances are a little bit better now, and we could really use the rain too. Temperatures now all dropping into the 60s up and down the coastline. Again, no rain at the moment, not expected here this evening. Just enjoy the evening there with partly to mostly cloudy skies and a little bit of a breeze blowing too. Lows tonight, 50s for the Treasure Coast and inland areas, and the low 60s along the coast as that wind turns a little bit more southeast. And tomorrow, do expect high temperatures to boost a little bit warmer into the upper 70s. Humidity comes up a little bit tomorrow too, so you'll be able to feel it. It'll feel a little bit more muggy out there for you, and you'll be able to maybe defrost a little bit. So high pressure moves on, warmer, more humid on Sunday. On Monday, here comes the cold front. A band of showers will move on through. There's potential for a couple little heavy downpours. Then in the afternoon, we clear out, turn very windy. The chilly air settles in for Monday night and Tuesday. High temperatures, low 60s, low temperatures even into the low 40s, and we could see some spotty areas in the 30s for a couple mornings too. There's our best bet for rain there early Monday. That's not an all-day thing. It's just going to be in the morning hours, just before sunset and just after sunset. Look at this big dip in temperatures here. After a nice warm Sunday, we get quite chilly, and it stays that way a couple of days. But hey, you know what? You wait a little bit, we're back to 80 by next weekend. Boating forecast, small craft advisory, still a little bit bumpy out there and still a little bit of a groundswell from that big nor'easter or that big storm that moved off of Hatteras a few days ago. High surf advisory because of that too, and the wave action will continue to pick up as we get into the early part of the week with the next cold front too. So high temperatures go from the upper 70s. Look at these low temperatures for 3 mornings. We're in the 40s, with Wednesday morning looking like the coldest morning. As those winds drop off, it gets quite chilly. Then we'll start the warm up going into the end of the week and weekend.